Come with me and I'll take you to the land of my fathers, where her wild heathered mountains look out to the sea. You will find hearts as kind as the soft winds of summer, and a warm welcome waiting for you and for me. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land of strife and glory, in that land I love so well. You may walk on her green hills where the heroes of battle for honor and freedom and glory and right, where the birds sing the praises of those men who were gallant, the first in the fray and the last to take flight. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land of strife and glory, in that land I love so well. You may walk on her green hills when the flowers are all blooming, or fish her bright waters, forgetting all your cares. You may sing with the lark as she welcomes the morning, or hunt for the pheasant, the fox and the hare. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land of strife and glory, in that land I love so well. So if your bones they are weary, and your mind is uneasy, and the struggle with life is taking its toll, come with me to a green land filled with laughter and legend, where there's rest for your body and peace for your soul. In that land song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land of strife and glory, in that land I love so well. Thank you. Welcome to Spasm 1. It's nice to know that the Washtenaw Home for the Marginally Trainable has swelled its ranks, at least temporarily. I think we have people from some strange places here tonight. True. We always have people from strange places. At the end of the day, I like a little drink to raise my glass and sing. And an hour or two with the fine brown brew, and I'm ready for anything. At the Cross Keys Inn there were sisters four, the landlord's daughters fair, and every night when they'd put out the light I'd tiptoe up the stair, singing one for the morning glory, two for the early dew, three for the man that'll stand his round, and four for the love of you, my girl, four for the love of you. I got the call from foreign shores to go and face the foe, and I thought no more of the sisters four, but still I was sad to go. So I sailed on board a ship, the Morning Glory was her name, and we'd all fall down when the rum went round, then we'd get up and start again, singing one for the Morning Glory, two for the early dew, three for the man that'll stand his round, and four for the love of you, my girl, four for the love of you. Well, we sailed once more for our native shore, farewell to the raging sea, and the Cross Keys Inn it was beckoning, and my heart was filled with glee. But there on the shore were the sisters four, with a bundle on each knee. There were three little girls and a bouncing boy, and they all looked just like me, singing one for the morning glory, two for the early dew, three for the man that'll stand his round, and four for the love of you, my girl, four for the love of you, singing one for the morning glory, and two for the early dew, three for the man that'll stand his round, and four for the love of you, my girl, four for the love of you. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Liz. happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Now you've lived another year, now you know that death is near, but happy birthday, happy birthday. Children starving everywhere, they say that cancer's caused by beer, but happy birthday. She danced on the water and the wind was her horn, and the lady laughed and a universe was born. And she lit the sun gave birth, and the Lord of the dance appeared on earth. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, whatever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. And I sleep in the kernel and I dance in the rain, I dance through the fields and through the waving grain. When you cut me down, I care not for the pain. In the spring I'm the Lord of the dance again. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. While the lady's horn blew its notes on the plain, the birds took the notes and gave them back again, till the sound of her song was a song in the sky. The Lord of the dance made his reply. Dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. I dance in the circle when the flame leaps high, I dance in the fire and I never, never die. I dance on the waves of a bright summer sea, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. And I gaze on heaven, I gaze on earth, I gaze in the pain of death and rebirth. I lift my head in praise of the day of the dance of the Lord and the lady, yea. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. And she danced on the water and the wind was her horn, the lady laughed, a universe was born. She lit the sun gave birth, and the Lord of the dance appeared on earth. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. And dance, dance wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I leave you all, wherever you may be, leave you all with the dance, said he. He is now to be among you at the calling of your hearts. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. For the union of your spirits here has caused him to remain. For wherever two or more of you are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. Well, a man shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home. They shall travel on to where the two shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, is now until the end. Woman takes her life from man and gives it back again, and there is love. There is love. Well, then what's to be the reason for becoming man and wife? Is it love that brings you here, or is it love that brings you life? For if loving is the answer, well then who's the giving for? Can you believe in something that you've never seen before. Well, there is love. There is love. Yes, there is love. There is love. Well, that's a song about love. See, actually, I prefer songs about the pure emotion of lust. But it's true. There is, of course, the motto of most science fiction conventions, which is clean mind, clean body, take your pick. And there is, of course, the camp song, which we can all sing now. And I really do appreciate the fact that you are here. So sit down with me, honey, let's have another beer. And waitress, bring us over another round of brews. Honey, why don't we get drunk and screw? Honey, why don't we get drunk and screw? Got a brand new waterbed just right for me and you. They say you are a snuff queen, but I don't think that's true. Honey, why don't we get drunk and screw? True story. That's a love song, I guess. Never quite sure. Here's a song about a person trying to make it to work and not quite getting there, and the reasons why he couldn't make it that day. Kind sir, I write this note to you to tell you of my plight. For at the time of writing I am not a pretty sight. For my body is all black and blue, my face a deadly grey. And I write this note to say why Paddy's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear, but to cart them down from such a height was not a good idea. Well, the foreman wasn't very pleased, he is an awful sod. He said I'd have to cart them down the ladder in me hod. While clearing out those bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured a rope below. But in me haste to do me job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. And so when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead. And clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket, till to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top I banged the pulley with my head. Well, I clung on tightly, numb with shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks from 14 floors below. You're way ahead of me here. And when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, me body racked with pain, and halfway down I met the bloody barrel once again. Well, the force from this collision was heard halfway down the block. It caused multiple abrasions and a nasty state of shock. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I fell towards the ground, and I landed on the building bricks the barrel had scattered around. While I lay there groaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, but the barrel hit the pulley wheel, and then the barrel burst. And a shower of bricks rained down on me, and I didn't have a hope. And as I lay there bleeding on the ground, I let go of the bloody rope. it's a barrel done been heavier. It started down once more, and it landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say, I hope you'll understand why Patty's not at work today. Here's a song about some poor guy being just beat up. It's an Irish-Polish joke kind of thing. It's all on how you look at things, I guess. Imagine seeing that for... Huh? Whatever turns you on. Request for a song called Some Kind of Love. I've always liked this song just because for almost everybody, one of the verses will apply at any given time. Especially the tuning part. Some kind of love is like gold. That is the hardest to hold, for it catches the eye of each thief passing by. Some kind of love is like gold. Yeah, but some kind of love comes too soon. And that kind of love heals your wounds. And when your wounds are all healed and then you're back on your wheels, you say that kind of love came too soon. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. And some kind of love starts as friends, and that kind of love never ends, for it comes on as slow as a flower in snow. Some kind of love starts as friends. Yeah, but some kind of love tears your heart when you knew it was wrong from the start. Yeah, but try to explain the moth to the flame. Some kind of love tears your heart. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. And some kind of love never dies, but that is the hardest to find. Through laughter and rage, it just mellows with age. Some kind of love never dies. And some kind of love is like gold, but that is the hardest to hold, for it catches the eye of each thief passing by. Some kind of love is like gold. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. Some kind of love, some kind of love. Everyone's looking for some kind of love. I thought I'd try one here that you can help out with this one real easy. The chorus of it's really simple. Gromo krimo Cruiscin Slanta Gyalma Vornin, Gromo krimo Cruiscin Lan. How's that? What is it's one of the better drinking songs, actually. If you know, the chorus means "Love of my heart, my little brown jug, I'm going to stick with you tonight." no, that's what it. Gromo krimo Cruiscin Lan. Well, Cruiscin Lan's little brown jug, and this is about a guy who intends to drink his little brown jug Irish style. Tongue, nose, and eyeballs pressed to the bottom of the glass. If you can drink that way, you're Irish. But if you want to try the chorus, it goes like this. Let the farmer praise his grounds, let the huntsman praise his hounds, let the shepherd praise his dewy scented lawn. Ah, but I'm more wise than they, spend each happy night and day with me darling little Cruiscin Lan, 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 me darling little Cruiscin Lan. Gramo crimo Cruiscin, Slan de gelme waren in Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan, 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 Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan. Immortal and divine, great King Bacchus, god of wine, create me by adoption your own son, and in the hopes that you'll comply and me glass will ne'er run dry, I'll drink another Cruiscin Lan, 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 I'll take another Cruiscin Lan. A Gramo crimo Cruiscin, Slan de gelme waren in Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan, 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 Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan. And when Sergeant Death appears in a few but happy years, and he says, why don't you come along with me? I'll say, begone ye knave, for King Bacchus gave me leave to drink another Cruiscin Lan, 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 to take another Cruiscin Lan. A Gramo crimo Cruiscin, Slan de gelme waren in Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan, 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 Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan. And fill your glasses high, let us part with lips so dry, for the lark now proclaims it is the dawn. And since we can't remain, let us hope we'll meet again, and drink another Cruiscin Lan, 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 and drink another Cruiscin Lan. A Gramo crimo Cruiscin, Slan de gelme waren in Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan, 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 Gramo crimo Cruiscin Lan. Pardon? Fast rate, wow. Why not? I got all this quiet night, I don't believe this. Enough to make me nervous. Actually, that's probably good practice because I have to go down and do this concert thing at a college in Arkansas next week. And a strange thing is going to happen because, you know, people like me always sit there and say, God, I wish just once I could get a goddamn listening audience. And then you get one. And it's been so long. Every night I listen, will I make and wait? Wish the railroad didn't run so near, 'cause the rattle and the clatter of that old fast train keeps making music in my ear. Go bum again, go bum again. Singing to the railroad track. Well, if you go, you can't come back. If you go, you can't come back. If you go, you can't come back. Well, I wouldn't give a nickel for the bum I used to be. Worked as hard as any man in town. I got a pretty gal and she thinks the world of me, and a man would be a fool to let her down. Go bum again, go bum again. singing of the railroad track. Well, if you go, you can't come back. If you go, you can't come back. And if you go, you can't come back. So now every night I listen, lie, wait and wait. In my dreams I'm riding on the train, and I feel my pulse beating with that old fast rate. And I thank the Lord I'm just a bum again. A bum again. Sing to the railroad track. Well, if you go, you can't come back. If you go, you can't come back. If you go, you can't That's an Irish song. You can recognize it. Oh, that hurts the fingers, that one. Who's Irish in here tonight? I gotta ask this anyway. Why don't you clap? My God, there's a few anyway. How about this? Sound the planet fall out and high, from Rigel fore to the earth's own sky. Let every man his slogan cry, to rise and strike for Dorsai. Ashin ho and ho and ho, Ashin ho and ho and ho, Ashin ho and ho and ho, and rise and strike for Dorsai. See that small and broken band, and then of three they made their stand, and bravely fought with heart and hand, to die for Dorsai glory. Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, to rise and strike for Dorsai. On all the starlit worlds of war, amid the cries and laser door, did bravely fight, but can't do more. The time for Dorsai glory, and Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, to rise and strike for Dorsai. No more will see such deeds again, but men like you can lend your hand. Pick up that weapon and learn again, and strike for Dorsai glory. And Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, and Ashin go and go and go, and rise and strike for Dorsai. And sound the planet fall out and die, from Rigel fore to the earth's own sky. Let every man his slogan cry, to rise and strike for Dorsai. Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, Ashin go and go and go, rise and strike for Dorsai. For those poor, lonely souls here tonight who are not, who have no idea what the hell that song was all about, a whole planet full of people actually called the Dorsai is here tonight, and so that was a song that was written kind of in a drunken stupor. Nearby bookstore, and you can get all kinds of books, and they're really good ones too, written by a man named Gordy Dixon. Would you stand up, please, so everybody can see you?
How many of those books would we actually will be into reading?
They little knew of brotherhood and the faith of fighting men, who once to prove their lie was good hanged Colonel Jacques Chretien. 1/4 of Rocheman's fighting strength, 1 battalion of Dorsai, was sent by Rocheman forth alone to plead Helmeth and die. But look down from Rocheman's height upon the Helmeth plain, at all of Helmeth's armoured force by Dorsai checked or slain. Look down on Rocheman's shame to hide the wrong she'd done, made claim that Helmeth bribed Dorsai, no battle had been won. To prove the lie, the Rochemont lords arrested Jacques Chretien. On charge he dealt with Helmeth's chiefs for payment of his men. Commandant Arfand in peace and word, you may not judge Dorsai. Return our colonel by the dawn, or Rochemont town will die. Strong held behind her walls Rochemont, she scorned to answer them. Condemned and at the daybreak hanged young Colonel Jacques Chretien. Bright the sun that morning rose upon each weaponed wall. But when that sun set in the west, those walls were levelled all. And soft and white the moon arose on streets and roofs unstained. But when that moon went down once more, no street nor roof remained. No more is there a Rochemont town, no more are Rochemont's men. But stands a Dorsai monument to Colonel Jacques Chretien. So past the world, from world to world, alone still stands Dorsai. But while she lives, no one of hers by poor and wrong shall die. No more is there a Rochemont town, no more are Rochemont's men. But stands a Dorsai monument to Colonel Jacques Chretien. Interesting thing there is 2 lines out of Puff. So you got a whole new arrangement out of that, willy-nilly. Yes. When in doubt, fake it.
Right.
Well, I wish I was the Wayne County Sheriff. That's all I ever really want to be. 'Cause if I was the Wayne County Sheriff, I'd get all the pot I ever want for free. Yes, if I was the Wayne County Sheriff, I'd do 100 an hour right through town. And if I saw a pedestrian in the crosswalk, I'd turn on my lights and run the mother down. Yes, isn't it truly nice to know they're out there, protecting you from evil, sin and fright? But who will save your helpless and or virgins from the sheriff, who's not on call tonight? Their favorite kind of crime is one called parking. They search out all their very favorite spots. Sometimes they'll watch a felon there for hours. Don't you kinda think it gives them all the hots? Yes, I wish I was the Wayne County Sheriff. That's all I ever really want to be. I'd spend my days thinking up means of vengeance on the idiot singing songs about me. I fantasize that this place exists somewhere in the middle of Dublin, somewhere in the area of Drimna. Some friends of mine in a public house were drinking up a storm one night. When into the bar a fireman came, his face all chalky white. "What's up?" says Brown. "Have you seen a ghost? Have you seen your Aunt Maharia?" "Oh, me Aunt Maria be buggered," says he, "sure the bloody pub's on fire." "On fire," says Brown. "There's a bit of luck, everybody follow me. Down to the cellar after fire ain't there, sure we'll have a railroad spree." So we all went down with good old Brown, and booze we could not miss. And we had not been 5 minutes there before we was all bloody pissed. And there was Brown, upside down, sucking up the whiskey off the floor. "Booze, booze," the fireman cried as they came banging on the door. As they came banging on the door. "Don't let him in till it's all mopped up." Somebody shouted, "McIntyre! McIntyre!" Who? And we all got stone blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow got fired. Then Smith marched over to the port wine tub and he gave it a few hard knocks. Started stripping off his pantaloons, likewise his stinking socks. "Hold on," says Brown, "that ain't allowed. You can't do that there here. Don't wash your trothers in the port wine tub when we've lots of good Stroh's beer." And there was Brown, upside down, sucking up the whiskey off the floor. "Booze, booze," the fireman cried as they came banging on the door. As they came banging on the door. "Don't let him in till it's all mopped up." Somebody shouted, "McIntyre! McIntyre!" And we all got stone blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Just then there came a terrible crash. Half the bloody roof gave way. We was all drowned in the fireman's holes, but we were feeling gay. Oh, so very gay. So we got tin tacks and old wood stacks, and we nailed ourselves inside. And we sat there drinking a pints of beer till we was all bleary-eyed, as well as roaring, snoring, falling down, commode, hugging, natural born, crawling, blind, stinking, puking, falling down, crawling, coming, Sweeney start drunk again. There was Brown, upside down, sucking up the whiskey off the floor. "Booze, booze," the fireman cried as they came banging on the door. "Don't let him in till it's all mopped up." Somebody shouted, "Chaim Sweeney! Chaim Sweeney!" Green beer at the bar mitzvah. And we all got stone blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow got fire. And there was Brown, upside down, sucking up the whiskey off the floor. "Booze, booze," the fireman cried as they came banging on the door. "Don't let him in till it's all mopped up." Somebody shouted, "McIntyre! McIntyre!" And we all got stone blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Oh, you better not shriek, you better not groan, you better not howl, you better not moan. The great pumpkin is coming to town. He's gonna find out from folks that he meets who deserve tricks and who deserves treats. The great pumpkin is coming to town. He'll search in every pumpkin patch, haunted houses far and near, to see if you've been spreading gloom or bringing lots of cheer. So you better not shriek, you better not groan, you better not howl, you better not moan. The great pumpkin is coming to town. Just thought we'd do that. I'm all in favor of the great pumpkin. It's a song about the very first landing on the moon. A song about a man named Neil A. Armstrong. And the song itself comes in two parts. The first part is self-explanatory. The second part is called Spirit. And at first, if you're not familiar with the song, you may wonder what the connection is between them. Actually, it's because, as you may recall, the lunar lander, the thing that actually went down on the moon, was called the Eagle, with its obvious symbolic reference to the symbol of this country. At the same time, the eagle also means something much more than that to the American Indian, since it represents the spirit of Ichi-Manitou, or God. So the two go together rather well when you put them in those terms, and it goes like this. Black boy in Chicago, playing in the street. Not enough to wear, not near enough to eat. But don't you know he saw it on that July afternoon? He saw a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. He saw a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. Young girl in Calcutta, and she's only 8 years old. And the flies that swarm the marketplace, they'll see she don't get old. But don't you know she heard it on that July afternoon? She heard a man named Armstrong had walked upon the moon. She heard a man named Armstrong had walked upon the moon. Oh, the water's getting dirty and the air's getting bad, and war and hate are killing off the only earth we have. But you know, they all just stopped once and watched it on that July afternoon. They watched a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. Oh, I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in this universe, they watched a man named Adam walk upon the earth. Spirit, my friend, come on and move me. Spirit, my heart lies ready to fly above the crowds and the morning newspapers. Spirit, my arrow is pulled and it's aimed at the sky. Spirit, you moved on the land of my fathers. The Cherokee women lie broken and down. Spirit them off to the land of their brother. Spirit, their mother's own blood has hallowed this ground. Oh, once it was mother and God and the country, and once it was flags and the 4th of July. But Spirit, the eagle is changing his course, and I know that the horses of war finally die. Spirit, my friend, come on and move me. Spirit, my heart lies ready to fly. Above the crowds, the morning newspapers, Spirit, my mother's own blood has hallowed this ground. Oh, once it was mother and God and the country, and once it was flags and the 4th of July. But Spirit, the eagle is changing his course, and I know that the horses of war finally die. Yeah, I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in this universe, they watched a man named Adam walk upon the earth. What was that one? This song is it talks about being very lonely for the person they love when actually it's just because they're horny. It's called My Eggs Don't Taste the Same Without You. My coffee is cold, it's sitting there on the stove. My juice and my toaster there too. My life's in a shambles, can't eat my scrambles. My eggs don't taste the same without you. The chair where you sat is occupied by the cat. I wish you had taken him too. While I'm sitting here fried, you took my sunny side. My eggs don't taste the same without you. No more good morning kiss, no more I love you. The day the dog bit that paper boy kid, honey, wasn't that big news. Well, if you come back, I'll let you keep your damn cat. I'll let you wear your curlers too. While I could do very nicely with you once over lightly, my eggs don't taste the same without you. No more good morning kiss, no more I love you. I love you. The day the dog bit the paper boy kid, honey, wasn't that big news. Here we go. No more good morning kiss, no more I love you. The day the dog bit the paper boy kid, honey, wasn't that big news. Well, if you come back, I'll let you keep your damn cat. I'll let you wear your curlers too. While I could do very nicely with you once over lightly, my eggs don't taste the same without you. My eggs don't taste the same without you. Da-da. There lived once two brothers, both born on Dorsai, and strong and well-favoured were they. They trained in their youth for to carry the sword, the sword, the sword, and in their young manhood they soldiered away. While the Star Road was waiting and it bore them afar to battle, to honour and fame, For Kenzie and Ian, these two men of war, men of war, men of war, true sons of the household of Graham were they. They rose to be leaders and they bled with their men in quarrels that were not their own. And Kenzie burned bright with the hardship they shared, that they shared, that they shared, while Ian grew colder, colder than stone. As different as winter and summer they grew, grim warrior and brave cavalier, and never two brothers so different as they. Ah, never two brothers so near. The fighting had ended on far St. Marie, in victory certain and clear, and after the battle a cowardly a shot did cut down the brave cavalier. When Ian found out that his brother was slain and that the assassins were known, something went in him, went out like a light, like a light, like a light, to leave him in darkness alone. Come now, bring me to them, said he in the grim, and let me but look at them plain, and I will destroy them with only my hands, my two hands, my poor hands, for surely it's me they have slain. They took him, they stripped him, and mocked at his grief, for they thought he could work them no hill, and guns in their hands brought him there, while they laughed, how they laughed, how they laughed at the prisoner held to their will. There were three there with pistols, and he all unarmed, with nary a weapon to find. But Ian walked out through that doorway alone, all alone, all alone, and left the three bastards behind. And never a tear he let fall in his grief, though half of his soul had been slain, and lost when his brother went into the earth, to the earth, to the earth. But never he found it again. Oh, Ian and Kenzie are gathered to rest, for we speak of the days long gone by. But all world is listen and mark what we say, what we say, what we say. Who murders our brothers shall die. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, staggered into Sweeney's pub and died. And oh, what a feeling as my soul shot through the ceiling, and on up into heaven I did ride. When I got there they did say, Marty, it happened this way. You tripped across a drunk and you hit your head. And all the angels they did say, just before you passed away, these are the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me in that cold Dearborn ground. I'm gonna have 'em cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. We'll give my stomach to Milwaukee, just in case they're out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, but Christ, get 'em the hell out of here. Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, I got your nose. Give my heart to the junk man, but try to slip my love to Rose. And please don't bury me in the cold Dearborn ground. I'm gonna have 'em cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. I'll give my feet to the footloose, to the careless, the fancy-free. Give my knees to the needy, just don't pull that shit on me. Hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. Send my mouth way down south and kiss my ass goodbye. But please don't bury me in that cold Dearborn ground. I'm gonna have 'em cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. And if you ever go there, it's a large statue of a horse with the arm of William F. Cody, Buffalo Bill, pointing off toward Montana. And that's the reason behind this song. Cody sang to me a song about the great Montana sky. Cody sang to me, and I could see Montana in his eyes. I could see Montana in his eyes. Cody's hair is long, as dirty as the rivers of L.A. Cody's mind is gone, and you never know just what he's gonna say. No, you never know just what he's gonna say. There he falls down by the road. Won't you go and help him on his way? There he falls down by the road, the forgotten son of some old yesterday. The forgotten son of some old yesterday. Cody starts to tell how he led the wagons to the sea. And Cody starts to yell, and he waves his gnarled hands to follow me. And he waves his gnarled hands to follow me. He's been living for so long. Cody's begging, please take me away. He's been living for so long, the forgotten son of some old yesterday. And Cody sang to me a song about the great Montana sky. Cody sang to me, and I could see Montana in his eyes. I could see Montana in his eyes. Well, help us end the set, and we'll see what wants to do what. Because Ireland was Ireland when England was a pup, and Ireland will be Ireland when England's broken up. And I am the best Republican that ever got drunk at Mass, and any limey son of a bitch can kiss me Irish ass. And it's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go without your trousers. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye to Piccadilly, and to hell with Leicester Square. And it's a long, long way to Tipperary, and it's my heart right there. And it's a long way from Amphioxus, it's a long way to us. It's a long way from Amphioxus to the meanest human cuss. Goodbye to bits and little slits, hello London here. It's a long, long way from Amphioxus, but we all came from there. Be back in a few minutes. Marty?